We have been brought up with the imagery that projects well-being and wholesomeness around meat and dairy-based diets. Children drinking glasses of milk and families gathered around tables full of hearty meats. This not only gives us a picture of the issues with our food systems, but also exposes the misplacements. Health, environmental, and humanitarian. Let's first talk about health. Our well-being largely depends on our diet, and over the past 5 decades, this has been corrupted by poor education, information, polluted production, and an excessive consumption of highly processed food. An example could be processed meat such as pepperoni, which per 100 grams contains 17.7 of saturated fats. This can result in chronic lifestyle ailments such as diabetes and neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's. But what are the solutions? The first is sourcing. We can manage our diets in an environmentally conscious manner, such as looking for organic products sourced from environmentally friendly farms. The second is customization. It's important to cater to many different dietary needs, such as plant-based, low-carb or keto. We all have different dietary needs and we want to have choices. Nutrition goes beyond the basic food groups. Supplements like herbs and spices and fresh organic fruits and vegetables have antigens that can help defend against chronic ailments and can improve mental health. Finally, we have taste. Food should be tasty, wholesome, and easy to prepare, such as a simple garden salad. Now let's look at environmental. Animal agriculture and meat production are major contributors to climate change, responsible for 14.5% of all greenhouse gas emissions. It takes around 5 to 7 kilograms of grain to produce 1 kilogram of beef, while growing crops such as rice produces around 3 to 5 times fewer emissions than an equivalent amount of poultry. It is estimated that livestock production accounts for 70% of all agricultural land use. Although we're talking about the same problems that we have previously mentioned at the start of the series, it's a perspective as a solution that is unique in this video, which is to look for alternatives that are more sustainable. One solution is to eat less animal products, as there are many different alternatives we can consume instead. The third and final misplacement is humanitarian. Do you remember earlier in the video, we spoke about being shown the perfect family meal, drinking milk, and eating loads of meat? The problem is this is based on a food chain steeped in cruelty and misery. I think most of us would modify our diet if it meant getting healthier while eating tasty, wholesome and nourishing foods, while also creating a more humane and kind planet. As a solution, I would urge you to educate yourself, always question and do your research. Conscious diet choices can help address the 3 most critical issues. It greatly helps in saving our health, our environment, and our humanity. Start with simple acts. Replace 1 meat meal a day. Any meal. The world's consumption would drop by 50%. If you find it hard, start slow with 1 meal per week and have fun with it. We might not be able to afford to be organic, but we can definitely afford to be more sustainable. So why don't you try buying in bulk for products such as organic greens and cereals, or buy locally at farmers markets and cut out the middleman, or try plant-based alternatives as the pricing is becoming more competitive. Or why don't you try educating the community, hold talks and workshops and finding economical solutions. We as consumers hold the power to influence retailers. Retailers want to respond to a demand, so we have the power to change what that is. Don't think that one person won't make a difference. Each of us can make a change. If you like this video and want to learn more, make sure to follow us and tune into our series, Misplaced by Livin Farms.